Welcome back to another video on my channel. My name is Delonte Freeman and this is S.M.B Fitness. Before we get into today's video, bro, everybody need to be subscribed to the channel. 90% of the people watching this video are not subscribed, and that is a problem for me. That is a problem for me, for the people who need to hear these messages. That is a problem for the channel, the growth in general. You know, that's just a problem, bro. You have to subscribe. Obviously, I make these videos for free, but I'm providing you with a lot of value and knowledge between each video. Not only am I working out, but I'm also, spreading the word, basically, essentially, right? I'm giving you that guidance you need and, that encouragement you need to continue throughout the day. So if you are watching my videos and you like the content, you enjoy the content, then you need to be showing your love and support. And all that is showing YouTube that, I deserve to be paid for these videos. That's it, right? I'm not asking you for no Cash App. I'm not asking you for no Venmo. I'm not like the church passing around communion buckets and it's time for tithing and offer. I don't want nothing from you but your love and support. You already doing that, but just show it now. You know what I'm saying? Just actually do it. So with that being said, let's jump right into today's video. Today's video topic is a good one. I want to talk about how following a woman and being so obsessed with a woman is the wrong idea, right? And I often talk about semen retention, but I talk about semen retention until you can find the right one, which may never come. And sometimes you have to accept that, bro. Women who didn't want you when you was broke, they can't come around you right now, bro. And I know that some of us, we are not rich yet, or we're not where we want to be yet, or we're not at that final destination. But I do wanna inform you that the women that didn't like you when you were broke, they shouldn't like you when you have something to your name. That's just not something that needs to be, bro. I want to describe the woman to you, right? And I want to take it all the way back to the first man and woman, Adam and Eve. And anybody who watches my stories, you often hear me talking about this story a lot. And not my stories, anybody who watches my videos, sorry about that. You often hear me talking about this story a lot. It's because it's the first design of actual humans. And I kind of use that as a reference point because it's a lot of fault and a lot of wrong in that, in that actual story. And you can teach it from all different aspects of it, right? So, going all the way back to the first design, with Adam and Eve, this Eve character, which is the female, comes from the male, but yet she wants it her way, right? She is the rebelling one against God. Now, obviously, the man did too, because it takes two to agree, right? And the reason that, the man actually bit the apple is because he agreed on that, right? But it was his woman convincing him. You understand what I'm saying? And the Bible tells us that we need to flee from sexual temptation and, just lust in general. And, get away from people who tempt us, right? Why would you want to be around somebody that's constantly tempting you? And you have to be strong all the time, right? Not every man is going to always 100% of the time, every single day, be strong. Sooner or later, you're going to give in. You are going to give in, right? So, I say all that to say, let's get back into the story. I say all that to say, this woman character is more of a her way or the highway type of person. And that was from the beginning of time. A rebellious, evil, destructive type of, character. And it's crazy because women, they like to rebel against you, right? They rebel against God, they rebel against the rules, and then they often try to come back to you, right? But for me, I truly believe in karma and actually sitting in your mistakes. I actually believe in these things, right? So I believe if I've done something to land myself in this situation, I deserve to sit here and get myself out of this situation. Obviously, I deserve to ask for forgiveness from God and, just put a lot of good back out into the world. But I believe truly that if I've sowed a seed, that I should reap benefit. And that's what the Bible also believes, right? So I truly believe that if these women, they go against you at the start, they don't want you at the start, as soon as you get to where you want to be, no matter how much you love this woman or feel like this woman is the one, I feel like she have to sit in that remorse, right? She has to sit in that regret of not being with you from the start. Women are weird, bro. I can't put it enough. They're weird, right? But they always want it their way, and sometimes you can't have it your way. So sometimes you, as a man, got to be strong enough to see that this woman is just, she just got to be taught a lesson. Period, point blank. You got to teach her something, bro. Like, if you never changed, right, as a male, if your characteristics is still the same, you still doing all the things that you used to do, right? But you finally stumble across some type of stability for yourself financially, right? And you live in a more happier life. You seem more free. You closer to God. And then this woman comes back into your life, acting like they liked you, or comes back into your life, wanting a second chance or wanting to be with you. Now all of a sudden, you gotta ask yourself, what about me changed for this woman to come back? What about me changed for this woman to actually like me? My characteristics didn't change. I still work out like how I always been. I played football all my life. I still work out, right? So that's nothing new. You can't say I got a new body. I've always had a slim fit body, or I've always been working on myself. So if you had all those things minus the image or the status and the money, and she comes back around a second time once you get those things, then what's bringing her? What's attracting her? It's obviously not good character. It's obviously not the things that actually matter in life, right? Because when you die, you can't take money with you. The only thing you got in this life is character, spirit, and your soul, right? So if you got good character, that's something that's eternal, right? You gonna be you regardless. So if she didn't like you for you and your character, and when you was broke, and when you made her laugh, and when you made her feel away, then why she like you now? You can't be with me for my image and status. You can't. You can't be with me. You can't. Because you gotta realize these women, they want to shine too. And that's how a lot of good men hurt. They get hurt. A lot of good men get hurt because, they allow these demons in their life. And I truly believe these women are like evil, truly, purely evil. Right? And some people like to ask certain questions like, hey, why did God make, evil people? But I don't think God made evil people. I think people wanted to rebel against God, which caused them to ultimately be evil. This woman been rebelling since the beginning of time. She loves Satan. She loves Satan like she loves him. She chose Satan over God. When as a man, we wanted to listen to Satan. We told her, hey, man, Eve, you can't be eating that apple, bro. She like, man, just try it. And then she tricked me into going against the person whom I love, who I was in the garden with that first day. Right? I was here. It was me and God before it was ever you. So now when you come around and I choose you over God, but you choosing Satan over me and God, it's like this woman go lead us to hell, gang. Do you understand what I'm saying now? So you have to choose a path of celibacy, right? You have to be on your semen retention. You have to be retaining. You have to stay away from these lustful desires, because when you fornicate or when you masturbate, even when you're not having sex with an actual partner, but you're doing it with yourself behind closed doors, or you touching yourself, I want you to understand one thing about that. It's destroying you, bro. A lot of men are fat, right? A lot of men have and excuse my language, bro. Please don't take this the wrong way. We in a sensitive generation, but I have to be me, right? A lot of men got titties, bro. You got women. You got man boobs, bro. And you just this slob, lazy type of weak male, but you never ask yourself why. Well, let's go down the list. Are you constantly thinking about a woman? That's number one. That's just the first on the list. Are you constantly thinking about a woman? Okay. Well, these thoughts of thinking about a woman, does it often lead you into touching yourself? Or does it lead you into sleeping with a woman and not procreating? Does it lead you to, constantly wasting your seed, your energy, your life force, your testosterone? Because what is testosterone? Testosterone makes a man masculine. So if you don't have testosterone, then you're ultimately losing masculinity. And if you're losing masculinity, then you become feminine. If you become feminine, then... You feel me? Come on now, man. This stuff is deeper than this stuff is deeper than just the scriptures and just what God said. You feel me? God said it because it's true, and God is the truth. Jesus said it in the Bible. He said it period. He said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. What do you mean the way? I'm the way to the Father. What is the Father? The Father is life. Why is the Father life? Because he created life. And if he created life, then life comes from him. And it's the truth. He's the truth. You feel me? I want you to understand these things, because when you understand these things, you'll be unstoppable, bruh. What I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to save my chosen ones. And when I say my chosen ones, I just mean the people of God. I'm trying to save real men here. And when I make these videos, I'm not even really making these videos for grown men, I want to hit the children with this. If I can reach a child with this type of message right here, the rest of the youth will be, you know what I'm saying? Because the kids is the future leaders. Now, if we correct the leaders before they even know that they actually leaders, they can lead the rest of the youth and the rest of the youth and the rest of the youth. And we can ultimately clean up our past mistakes. But I obviously know that's not going to happen. So what I'm trying to do is wake up you and your family line. Right? I obviously know the world is not going to listen. They don't like this type of stuff. They like drama, gossip. They like to hear about Krishan Rock and Blueface arguing. They like the toxicity. They like to have sex. They like to masturbate. They don't want to be real men. This is what the world wants. The world wants to die. The world wants destruction. This is what it wants. But for the people who want to live, but for the people who want life, then this is what I do this for. This is where the Bible comes from. This is why God speaks the way he speaks. Because people who have ears, let them hear. People who have eyes to see, let them see. But for the people who don't want to see or hear, do your thing, brother. So when I make these videos, when I'm talking on these topics, this is what it's for. I ain't trying to save nobody that's already... you too far gone, brother. You missed your chance. I ain't trying to save nobody older than me. Now, if you listening and you older than me, then good looking. You feel me? I'm glad you like the wisdom. I'm glad you're taking heed. You feel me? Because wisdom don't come from me. It come from God. The truth don't come from me. It come from God. You feel me? I am a sinner. And any man that said he's not a sinner is a liar, and the truth is not in him. And if you sin, then you ultimately is unholy. And if you are unholy, then you are not God. But we are holy. I'm gonna be honest. We have the Holy Spirit. We harbor the Holy Spirit, right? You feel me? So first of all, when these women and they didn't want you back then, they can't come back around you, bro. Cause they obviously overlooked you and they didn't want you because you ain't had that status. But now you got that status symbol. You're doing better for yourself. You're more happier. And this woman start to come back around. I want you to know that woman ain't a woman. That woman, that's that devil. That's that red dress. That's that lady in the red dress that get you distracted. That is no longer a woman. Feel me? But when you want her and you appear like you don't have anything, right? She wants you back. She like you for you, your character, and how you make her laugh and smile. That's somebody to look at, right? That's somebody to consider. Because that woman really like you for you. A woman can like you for you and not like you until you have status, right? And not want to be with you until you look like somebody they can show their friends off to. But a woman who likes you for you, when you don't have it, when you don't look like the world, right? Then she like you, right? Then she really like you. You got to think about it. A lot of people believe in this truth, but they don't want to talk about the truth because it's not popular. So a lot of people don't want to go with God because it don't look like the cool thing to do, right? So God is spitting these people from your mouth. You can believe it in your heart all day. You can believe it. But if you don't confess my name in front of men, then I would never tell you about my Father. That's what Jesus told me, right? And ain't Jesus God? So if you deny God in front of men, then you deny God, right? Then God will deny you in front of his Father, right? You deny me in front of men. You love me in your heart, but you ain't want to be with me? Nah, I'm cool. Like, cause I ain't had a status, I ain't look cool. No, I'm cool. I'm good. Good out. Good looking. I'm glad you said all this, but I mean, no, I'm good. Like, you can know in your heart that a woman loves you, but if a woman don't want to be with you right now, bruh, and you broke, you know what it is. Thank you everybody for watching this video. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up right here. I've been talking for a while. That's 15 minutes and counting. Yeah, I thank everybody for watching, supporting the work. And those of you who subscribed at the beginning when I said subscribed, who actually listened, I thank y'all as well. And if you didn't listen to that one, then you got a second chance. I'm gonna give you a second chance. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. Like this video, comment on this video, share the work, man. Show the love. And if not, I'm gonna consider you a hater. Feel me? That being said, man, I'm out.